Hello, it is the 24th of April 2024 and it is a beautiful day. Recording this a little bit later in the day because the sun strike on the screen was just horrendous this morning. Got through a few deliveries this morning pretty quickly, heading for the prison now. Got a couple of things for them before I go to Kaikoing. Sound a little croaky today, a little throat infection I think. Wonder if it'll improve my singing voice. Start singing like that Barry guy with a really deep voice. What's his face? What's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. What to talk about today? It's going to be a quick day. But that's most days. Because freight's slowing down, and it shouldn't be really, because it's after the start of the financial year, and people have done their taxes and all of that, so they should be spending more now, but they're not. Everyone's saving their money. What should I talk about? The war. Haven't mentioned the war in a while. America's starting to get more hands-on in the war with Iran, which is, well, they're not a nuclear power, Iran, and I don't think America wants them to be. I think I mentioned it before. I think America told Israel to bomb the consulate in Iran, which they did. I don't know if they told them to do it, but I wouldn't put it past the Americans, because the starts of war is a lot of behind closed doors kind of thing, and I think they told Israel to bomb Iran. So Iran will attack Israel in response, and that will give a legitimate reason for America to come to Israel's defense and attack Iran. And it hasn't happened yet, because the war hasn't upscaled enough to justify bombing Iran's nuclear facilities where they're enriching uranium and developing nuclear weapons. That's America's end goal. I reckon they want to take those places out. But in order to justify attacking Iran, they had to go through Israel to do it. So they can come to Israel's defense and bomb Iran for Israel. So that's what I think's happening. Could be wrong. Conspiracy theorists and all that. Still waiting on my metal detector to turn up. Oh, I can't wait. Be good to turn up tomorrow, just before Saturday, because I'll head out Saturday on the beaches while Tan's at work. Yeah, it's Anzac Day tomorrow. I didn't know. It's a day off. It's a good thing Tan told me this morning, or else I would have shown up to work tomorrow going, where the hell is everyone? I didn't know. Oh, terrible. What else? Yeah, that metal detector. Later on, maybe next year, I will save up and plan a trip to the gorge. There's this road that goes next to this river, through this gorge, going towards Gisborne. Now that's a gold-bearing river. And with all the huge rain that they had down there and flooding, there would have been a lot of erosion, a lot of landslips, and it all would have been gone into that river. So there's fresh gold deposits in that river because of all of the landslides. Now, that river, before the landslides, hadn't been worked for gold in over 100 years. So there has to be more gold deposits in it, and I'm going to try and find them. So I'll spend 3 or 4 days down there with my metal detector going along the riverbank, seeing what I can find. I'll also have a black light with me, one of those black lights that show up white on your clothing, you know, that kind of fluorescent light. Because apparently there's opals to be found along that river as well. And when you shine a black light on an opal, it shines like a star on the ground. Easy to spot. So I'll be taking a black light down there once I've finished looking for gold during the day. During the evening when it's dark, I'll walk along the riverbank, see what I can find in regards to opals. Now there's another white stone that's a precious mineral. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up again, but apparently that's worth quite a bit as well. A metal detector can't detect those, and they don't shine up with a black light, so I'd have to look for them normally with the eye. So that's my plan next year with the metal detector. I'm just waiting for it to turn up. Quick smart, so I can get used to using it now. But because it's holiday tomorrow, Anzac Day, I'm going to go in early in the morning and load my truck for Friday. Because I want to be all loaded up, because I need to be into Kawakawa by 7:30, and that means preloading on Thursday morning. But I have to wake up early anyway because it's high tide at 8:30. So I want to be dipping my line in the water by at least 8 o'clock, which means starting work at 3:30 in order to load my truck, get it done, and then hop in my car and go fishing. If I catch a few fish, I will do a few videos on that. I have before, and I'll do it again. So that's all good. So wish me luck for tomorrow. I'll go Saturday as well, because I don't have my metal detector yet. So I'll go fishing on Saturday as well. I like fishing. Catching's okay, but I like fishing because it's very relaxing. It's peaceful. I read my book, you know. I just take in the world, take in the nature, you know, the fresh air. It's very relaxing. I heard something on YouTube the other day, and it's this woman was talking to her husband, and he was just sitting there quietly, and she asked him, "What are you thinking?" And he said, "Nothing." She said, "Well, you've got to be thinking something." And the husband looked at her and says, "No, I'm not thinking about anything." And his wife was getting a little bit, "You have to be thinking about something." The husband says, "No." You know what? He said, "Guys do that. We can just sit down quietly and just switch off our brain. We're not thinking about a damn thing." And I've caught myself doing it. And he's right. Guys think about absolutely nothing. And women, it's the opposite of women. Their brain is always working. And they can't understand how we can just have a simple thought process, simple brain, and just do nothing. We're not stressed out about anything. We're not going over in our mind, "Oh, I've got to do this, now I've got to go down, I've got to get this." No. That's the way men are. That's apart from the physical differences, the psychological differences. That's a big one. Men can literally sit quietly and think about nothing. Absolutely nothing. And women don't get that. They can't do that. I heard, I love it. I love Married with Children, that 80s TV series that could never be made today. It's so non-politically correct. And he's always insulting fat women. So that's a big no-no in today's comments. But he had a quote. He was sitting on the couch talking to his friend Steve. And he says, "I'm sitting there doing nothing." And Peg comes in the room, his wife, Peggy Bundy. And she asked me, "What are you thinking?" And it was a great line that Al shot back. He says, "Well, if I wanted you to know, I'd be talking." So funny. And he's right. If he wants thinking anything, it's none of her business. Or else he'd be talking. But for the most part, guys think about absolutely nothing. Oh, we have bouts of intense thought when we're trying to figure things out because we're good problem solvers. Especially physical world problem solving. Yeah, we're pretty good at that. But if there's nothing immediate in front of us, no tasks to perform or work out, we can quite literally switch our brains off and just sit quietly and think about nothing. I wonder if there are any women out there like that. Probably be called masculine. When women accuse men of, oh, you're so thoughtless. Yes, we are. We're thoughtless. Women get frustrated that we can't read their minds in relationships. How could we be busy picking up your thoughts when we're not having any thoughts of our own? Well, that's all I'll say about that. But it's an interesting fact. So to any women listening to this, don't feel bad about your husband if he's not thinking about anything. It's just the way we are. Oh well, I'm going to get off this thing now and get on with my day. I should be finished in a couple of hours. I should be finished early today. That's all good. Get started on my day off tomorrow a little early. Oh well. Catch you on the next one. Later.